Hello, everyone. I wanted to talk a little bit about the first exam. Many people struggled on this first exam, um, which is understandable because chemistry is a difficult subject, even when we're not teaching it online. So I know with the online learning and other stresses in your life, there's a lot going on. And so um, I can see how it would have been very challenging. Um, a lot of people struggle particularly with Module 3. And this is a bit of a problem because Module 4 is dependent upon having mastered Module 3. For the sake of hoping that you can be successful in the course, what I'm going to do is allow people who did struggle on this an opportunity to redo part of it for a small amount of partial credit. And the hope here is that you are able to be successful on this so that you can succeed in the class. I do want to mention that you can replace a low exam score with a final exam score. So even if this partial credit is not enough to give you a passing grade in the course right now, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. But you will need to master this material in order to pass the class. So this is in large part motivation I'm providing for you to improve on your score in that way. So I want to show you where to find what we're looking at. So if you go to Canvas and you scroll down to the review for exam 1 material, you'll see something like this. I haven't published these two things yet. I'm recording this video before I publish it so that it will be available. But I've added two things to the review for exam 1 module, and I want to point out what those are. So first of all is the redo. So this is where you will be doing the redo of the exam. So I want to point out a few things about this. It is a timed thing, okay, so you'll have 30 minutes to complete this. You want to make sure you're ready for that. So you want to make sure you have your calculator and your periodic table handy. You also want to make sure that you are comfortable with the process of uploading written documents to Canvas. So let me go ahead and show you. This is what you would initially see. What you'll end up seeing is something like this. So you'll open that, complete it, and then upload it once you're done. You'll have 30 minutes to do all of that. So one thing you might want to do before taking this, and part of the reason for doing this is also on the most recent quiz, there was an opportunity to upload files, and not many people did that. So I want to make sure that's something that you're comfortable with doing and you're not kind of on the spot on a time limit with doing that. So the other thing I've done here is I've have a practice exam with exactly the same format. So if you look at this, you'll see kind of a similar thing. I think I might need to update this, but you'll have a similar format where you are opening a document and then completing it, writing on it, scanning or taking a picture of that, and then uploading it to Canvas when you're done. So the idea here is that you can practice this. It's the exact same format, exact same time limit. You don't even have to write anything on it. It's not graded, but it is an opportunity for you to make sure you're comfortable with that technology before it matters. One other thing I want to point out is your grades. So now that we have taken one exam, you have kind of a better sense of your grade in the class. So what you can do is you can go and I'm going to move this so you can see. Let me try this again. Okay, so I recentered that so that you can see on Canvas what I'm clicking on. So if I click on the grades, you'll see what your grade looks like. This is not anyone's in the class's grade. This is just what the test student is doing. So you can see every single assignment, and then down at the bottom, you'll see the things that affect your grade. So the imported, don't worry about that. That's kind of a placeholder for some things that might be added to the class. But you'll see a grade for the labs, for the assignments, and for the exam. The exams, again, are weighted more heavily than other parts of the class. So if you have a lower exam score, it might look a bit lower right now for that reason. The good news, again, there's a couple things. There's the exam redo, and there's a potential to replace your lowest exam with your final exam score. So it's not the end of the world. There's also 3 more exams. But I think it would be helpful to have a correct understanding of your where your grade is in the class right now. I might be also contacting some of you through Starfish in the next week based on your exam results to make sure you have the support necessary to make it through this course if that's something you want to do. So just a few things I wanted to share. I hope you all have a great weekend.